What? Now that really looks like a death claw. Jesus Christ. Seriously! Let's see if these things can go through doors. Okay, I'm gonna get out one of these. Okay, that one's empty. Put that one on 7. Jesus, crocodile men. I think that's actually really close to a recipe I was already using. Anyway, thank you for the advice, KJ. Ah, run away! Go away, alligator man! Go away, Leatherhead! The turtles are not here! Repeat, there are no turtles here. They do not want to be your friends. Doing so little damage. And of course he's unconscious. What else would he be? Fuck you! Also, I don't understand why he's not wearing pants. I don't understand what he's wearing at all. Like, he took off his armor at one point. And I don't understand why he took off his armor. Nor why he didn't put it on. Nor why he had other clothes, but not pants. Where are you going? That's the way we came in.
All right, this is it. We'll hold this area. You head to the back of the castle and don't come.
I have no more words. I've lost all of them. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. Like, I don't know what happened to his armor. That's the weird thing. Like, it's not like he was knocked unconscious and I looted him. He got knocked unconscious. And then he put different clothes on. These ones are. Oh my gosh. Let's abuse all of the AI. I think the idea is that they're supposed to be beasts, so they don't know how to use doors. Whereas the Atronachs are sentient, so they can use doors. Great, another crocodilian. Do I have any arrows I would use? No, not a single one. Ah! That's the first time I've noticed them breathe fire. cuts and nicks from long practice sessions. Practice sessions. I'm now apprenticed with Blade. You have standing power attack, which does extra damage. Press and hold attack to use its power. Okay, that's dealt with. Okay. I mean... I just wanted to progress the plot just a little bit. Instead, it's been like, yes, now we will go do this insanely long series. Oh, sweet, okay. Series of things. Where's that rice? Oh, great, I can't use that with anything. Take that. Okay. Rat meat. Bone meal. I don't have any Harada. Which I think would be the connecting item here. Clanfear claws. Orange. Pumpkin. That's really nice. I mean, I think it... To be honest, it's not particularly surprising, I guess, for me. I mean, it's the logical extension of what they're doing, right? So that's the dining hall, which is likely going to have lots of food in it. This is one shitty-ass dining hall, people. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna sit here. It is an FPS, but it's not like a... I mean, I almost find like trying to use the words FPS now, unqualified is like trying to use the words like RPG unqualified. There's so much variation within, like, FPS is a setting. It's you can do whatever you want from within that, you know, that configuration. Really, I almost view saying like something's an FPS is almost pointless now. Beyond like describing, you know, like this is the type of, you know, this is the way you're going to interact with the game, right? So I guess it's not completely pointless. What's down this way? Alright, I already went that way. It was a dead end. And that was the sleeping quarters. this is also a dead end. From the looks of it, at least. Yeah, okay. Well, I suspect the sleeping quarters is not where we need to go, even though it seems like it is, so we'll go there first. Oh, look. An asshole. Yeah, but it's... So, I think you have to really describe... Like, I think what makes it what you need to add to just FPS to kind of differentiate it is that it is a competitive league-based FPS, essentially, right? So, given that it's something that people are going to be playing, you know, from that perspective, you know, for, you know... as a persistent thing, as opposed to a singular experience, then I think it makes a lot of sense. I mean, you know, whether or not they were going to do it for sure, it's definitely not something that you see in many FPSs, but I think in some ways, Overwatch owes a certain amount of like where that genre has moved in recent years has been pushed by basically it's been pushed kind of by the RTS genre. What MOBAs have done. Really, that's all that's in there is a fork. Okay, and now I'm on fire. Oh, and there's a Daedra. Or not Daedra. God damn it. Words. How do they work? Like, I think with anything that's persistent, if you want to keep making money off of it, you have to do things to keep your player base constantly engaged and keep bringing them back. So from that perspective, I think it's almost a no-brainer. I don't think that, particularly with all the lessons that Blizzard has learned, like, you would never see seasonal events, I don't think, in Doom. Doom is too single-player focused. I would even be, like, if they released a new Unreal game, I wouldn't be surprised if there were seasonal events, but I would say it would be more surprising than Overwatch. Yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of the point of Unreal Tournament. Which is why I would be more surprised by, like, hearing that they added seasonal events to it, because Unreal Tournament is almost very much a pure kind of thing. Like, those games are not made are not made for the make money off of the game itself. They're made to basically promote the engine that they're made with. But, like I said, if it happened, I wouldn't be surprised. I just would be like, oh, okay, yeah. Cool that you guys are doing that. Wasn't expecting it, but... I'm over-encumbered by picking up a singular strawberry. It is very literally the strawberry that broke my camel's back. Well, that's a problem. The Count is dead. I don't know why this really surprises anyone, but... I suspect they will likely be surprised. Gold. Gold. So sleeping in the Count's bed is a crime, but taking his shit is not. Just saying. Oh, I love that storyline. Alright, so we basically cleared out this area. Let's go back downstairs. I'll go behind you and grab your ass. Ah, there's why he's not wearing any of it. It's all broken. Okay, that explains that.
Where's the Count?
I'm sorry he didn't make it.
We were too late.
Hey,
If
Stephen.
only we'd gotten here sooner. This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Did you find the Count's ring by any chance?
Yeah, here it is.
At least this is safe. Thank you. I shall make sure it is protected for the time when a new Count is crowned. Here, take this. I have no use for it. I'm tired of fighting. It may serve you well in days to come.
Probably whatever. Okay, I was like, he's giving me a bunch of shit that's gonna
He should be
burden me.
Take care.
Yep. So he's just giving me like the Oh, but this one's enchanted. Okay. See, that's actually worth holding on to. But now I need to figure out how the hell I'm gonna hold on to it. This is 3 armor for 9 weight. Whereas, I'm I'm wearing the chameleon robe. Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't mind seeing myself again. Oh, I dropped it. I don't know why, but for some reason in my mind, shift click as equipped makes sense. Yeah, like I think that's what makes Bethesda games super popular, is that they always aim really high So even, like, a lot of the time, it's very easy to kind of, like, pick apart the things that they did and kind of, like, laugh about them. But when you think about them, like, they were very... They aim so high that you can't help but respect what they've made. Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. I didn't even see what this thing is enchanted with. I was just like, oh, enchanted. Alright, cool. That's nice. It was such a clusterfuck of an area. Like, just such a clusterfuck of an area. And I still don't have, like... I still don't have my own base or anything, so I have nowhere to put this shit. Take your gold, dead man. Like, if you compare this to what they aimed high for in Skyrim, the Skyrim faces look so much better. Like, just so much better. I mean, Skyrim, as it stands, is a completely more immersive experience than this is. Like, this is... I will say this is, you know, kind of semi-immersive, and for its time it was probably way more immersive when it came out. But I think also, at that point in time, people weren't really talking immersion as a thing, right? This is like right around the era when people were talking immersion as a thing. I'm just
lucky to be alive.
Yeah, I know. I saved you.
I just keep going until I drop.
Okay.
It's the smell.
Who's this?
Hello? Smoke and fire.
Hey, it's Martin!
I heard about how you
Fucker that we came all the way down here for.
Well
we
done.
finally get to talk to 5 hours later.
The Emperor.
And I'm
is
holding
dead.
like a knife up to his
Why?
face.
What do you really want with me? Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
Gods are not
If you
need your
came to
help.
me for help, you're more of a fool than you look. Look around. What good is a priest?
Okay, let's just be blunt, apparently.
Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer.
Also, bonus points if you can recognize the voice.
An entire city destroyed to get at me? Why? Because I'm the Emperor's son?
This is another one of the big money voices.
I don't know. It's strange.
Like Captain Picard.
I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me? You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You helped
LA
them
Noir
drive the
has
Gate
some
back.
really good, like,
Yes.
visuals.
I'll come
I
with
found
you
that
to
the
Wayne
story was
Priory
pretty
and hear what
boring.
Joffrey has to say. Lead on.
Gods, I don't even notice anymore.
But at the same point, LA Noir, like gumshoe detective crap is not at all my jam. Like, just completely not the kind of thing I'm into. So... Okay, so I guess we'll go to Wayne and Priory. With the fast travel. Which is... where? I forgot about the Sanguine Shine. The Sanguine Shine was hilarious running through it last week. Do you remember? That's where we found, like, the random people in the middle of nowhere that were like, I came for the partying. I was like, okay. Good for you.
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Waynon Priory.
Don't worry, we've stopped time.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Mabel is dead.
You think they're right behind you?
I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move.
They appeared like
They saw
normal
me watching,
travelers.
and
They
I
don't
ran.
appear like normal travelers to me.
I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
You are weak. The God you pray. The dawn is breaking.
That's the best you can do. Oh. Will you fall down and bleed to death?
That's one of them.
Watch out, there may be more of them.
More Mythic Dawn robes. In Dark Souls, Marvelous Chester's gear? Who's Marvelous Chester again? I don't think I
Use a
did.
hand here. God's blood that came out of nowhere. Have you seen Grandmaster Joffrey? Quick!
Don't- Oh, that asshole! No, I didn't. I should have killed him. I really wanted to.
Your
Guess it's
timing is
nothing.
excellent. I'll take you
Oh,
on the
mud
right.
crab's more
You are
blessed
weak
than
like the gods you pray.
Welcome your soul in Oblivion!
I do
Not
not
on
fear
this
death.
day.
I do not fear death.
Die!
Blood of the Empire.
I should have killed him. I might still.
You're back. Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time
This
to arm myself.
is
The Amulet of Kings.
an
I fear that was the target of this attack.
unflattering camera
I
angle.
kept it in a secret room in Waynon House.
Yeah,
We
she's
need to
one of
go
the
see
four
if it is
kings,
safe.
isn't she?
We'll go together, but I fear the worst. I fear the enemy came here for the Amulet of Kings.
Hello.
Hello. It's the boots I left on the ground.
They've taken it! The Amulet of Kings is gone! The enemy has defeated us at every turn!
I really should have kept that fucking amulet.
So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will. Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us. But we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once.
Okay, Cloud Ruler
Cloud
Temple.
Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders of the Blades, back in the days of Raymond Cyrodiil. It is high in the mountains near Bruma, our ancient fortress, sanctuary, refuge of last resort. With the amulet taken by the enemy, we must get Martin to...
Okay.
We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Well, this is a really good point to actually stop for this week. Although I really want to steal your katana. Cause
Hello there.
thank you, AI. You guys... Whatever. You know what? We'll deal with them cock blocking me next week. Because... Okay. Steven, Mux, KJ, thank y'all for coming and hanging out as we play Oblivion today. I'm just gonna slowly lower the volume on that. Actually, I'm just gonna exit Oblivion. I love the intro music, but for some reason the music on the main page plays much louder than everything else. So, whatever. Anyway, thank you guys all so much for coming and hanging out. Next scheduled stream is on Thursday. I'm going to try and do a Dark Souls unplanned, unscheduled. Well, I guess it wouldn't be unplanned if I said I'm trying to do it. I got some crap I need to do tomorrow, but I want to play around with Dark Souls as well. So if I get my shit done, hopefully there'll be a leftover stream tomorrow. And we'll play some Dark Souls. And probably play with the New Game Plus build that I've been picking at, but I might try and finish the game with the Sorcerer character as well, so we'll see. 6 one, half a dozen the other. So yeah, I'll be back for regularly scheduled programming. It sounds so weird to say out loud. Yeah, I will. I'll say something on Twitter if I'm going to stream. It might not be much in advance, but I will tweet that I am streaming. Or I will attempt to remember to tweet that I am streaming. And I'll be back on Thursday with Legacy of the Void. And I think it's next week. And if everything works out well next week, I'm going to do Wednesday and Thursday Legacy of the Void because we missed last week's. So, but anyway, I'm going to say bye-bye to all you nice people and say thank you so very much. And see you next time. Thanks for being potato heads, guys.